Welcome to No Smoke TV. Today I have a very special guest, comedian Jack Thriller in the building. How you feeling today, my brother?
I feel sexy. I feel very sexy.
You feel sexy?
I feel very sexy.
With that 16 or better shirt?
Yes, man. About to head to the studio. About to go drop some a couple of songs and shit, man. Preparing for the show for next Friday.
Oh, you got some bars.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be rapping on them, man. I'm trying to channel my inner Big Tigger. You know what I'm saying?
I can hear
I don't freestyle or no shit like that. Yeah, I do right things, and that's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty impressive, man. People ain't gonna really be expecting that from me. But then again, on the same token, they probably already, think that I'm pretty talented.
True. So can we hear a quick 16 right now? I know you say you don't freestyle, but can I hear a quick? What about no? 13, 14?
I ain't had my coffee yet. I apologize, man.
Man. I can see you rapping though, but you bullshitting though. You really rap?
I entertain. I really entertain.
There you go.
I entertain. I respect people. I respect the crowd. This is like when somebody go to a comedy club or some shit like that, and they're like, I can do this shit. Then they get up there and they realize, oh, this shit, it look easier from the audience.
Hell no.
It's different. They walk to the stage, it's hard than a motherfucker.
So when you
walk to the stage, hard than a motherfucker.
So when you do stand-up, I'm pretty sure you do that. Is it the same as doing comedy sketching or is like more nervousing on stage?
Well, let's go ahead and revert it back to that rapping shit. Like, I write my jokes out and whatnot. I might have you having a conversation with you, and I see you are really entertained by what I just said. I'm like, okay, that shit might work on stage. Write that down, go try it out, try to milk it on stage to see how many jokes is left inside of it. And I would say that's how my writing process goes. When I've been doing stand-up since I'm 17 years old, and I'm 39 now.
Wow. So those points when you do stand-up, when it gets real quiet when you say a joke, how do you feel? Like when you think the joke is real funny, you out there spit it out, and then the crowd just like looking at you like.
For me these days, my improvisational skills are pretty cool. So I might make a face or some shit and whatnot. I'll reassure niggas that Eddie Murphy not gonna be here tonight, so y'all might as well loosen the fuck up. This it. This what it's gonna be, and you ain't getting your money back, bitch. So you better pretend you thought I was funny.
Yeah. So you know how I work the crowd. You really know how I work the crowd. That's why. That's the main.
Yeah, I know how to work the crowd. That's 100%. There you go, right there. You hit it on the head.
I see that star in your eye. Is that a branded eye? Could I see you wear that a lot? Did you brand that eye? I was thinking like my man should brand the eye.
So, did you ever wake up and say, you know what, man? I need to go buy an eye. You ever say that?
Listen, there's a lot of people in the world that have one eye, so you never know. The Jack Thriller eye might go viral.
How many? No, George. How many of them you know?
About 6.
You know 6 people with one eye?
Throughout my life, yes.
Throughout your life, they've been sprinkled throughout.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's not a. I got one eye, and I damn near never meet a nigga with one eye.
Dead ass?
Dead ass, man. Unless it was Slick Rick or Bushwick Bill or some shit in the past or something like that. Or sometimes people say that they met me and they had one eye, they didn't want to say nothing or some shit because they was shy or something like that. But for the most part, I never really see them like that. And one thing I do, I blend my eye into my clothes. So people that got 2 eyes, you can still have the same experience with people that know what you're talking about. You feel me?
Got you.
They'll know what it ain't.
But
I think it's a self-explanatory, but it ain't it's nothing that I go out of my way to make people like, look at my eye. You know what I'm saying? If that make any sense.
It does though, because you have a star.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've had it since I'm like 18, 19 or some 18 or 19, or maybe younger than that. But yeah, so it's just a part of me now. It's like a straight up body part on some RoboCop shit.
How did you lose your eye, if you don't mind me asking?
I was born blind in my left eye, so I've never been able to see out of it.
Got you.
The biggest misconceptions and stuff right there.
But I was gonna say before, you'd be surprised how many people got one eye, but they have the fake eye that you will never even know that they have one eye.
Hey man, listen. One of my favorite new one-eye people is Terry Flannery of Southwest T. You
Really?
know, man, I'm loving BMF.
Yeah, from back in the day, he lost his eye from
He got shot in the eye.
Yeah, when he was in the hospital, they were supposed to save his eye, but they didn't.
Hey man, hard thing to do. The eye's a very fragile thing.
Got you.
Yeah, so I would love to play him when he get older and whatnot. I'm over here. I'm over here sending out the APB.
Why you didn't get in BMF?
Huh?
You should have been in BMF.
I'm trying to get in there now. That's what I'm trying to tell your monkey ass.
Is it 50, your man?
50 is my man, but he don't owe me nothing.
Listen, I wanted to get into that too. How did you become the first comedian signed to G Unit back in the day?
Cause I didn't want nothing. I came there looking for a platform and an opportunity. Most people be coming into spaces like that, and like, hey, let me if you give me some money, and I'll rip the brand and whatnot. But none of the people that was trying to come over there and do that brought anything to the table.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? 50 don't need nobody.
Facts. He don't need
Need
nobody.
I came over that motherfucking I didn't sound like none of them niggas in New York because I'm not from New York.
Facts.
I'm from Decatur. I was already had my own little name sprinkled in patches here and there from being doing skits with Lil Duval in the past, and being in music videos. So when I came over there, they found me on the internet doing some viral videos, gave me a shot, and it worked instantly.
I see it did. He brought you on 50 and everything.
Yeah.
And you see
so
that,
and he's just been a wealth of knowledge, amazing mentor. But once again, I never asked him for shit. I never asked anybody for nothing. I always earn my way, and I'm not mad at it. I'm happy the way things are working out.
You can't shoot him an email like, yo, I couldn't play, on BMF.
Do I seem like the type of nigga that'll kiss your ass?
I don't think that's kissing ass. I think that's just asking for opportunity.
Listen, he know I got one eye. He know that the nigga over there, if he want me, he'll come get me. But it's talks about it already because Southwest T want me, so we'll let him go be my mouthpiece for that.
Southwest T wants you. He said he wants you to play him.
Yeah.
Yo, 50, you ain't hearing that? You gotta put your man Jack Thriller on,
bro,
man.
Listen, I don't know how many other one-eye niggas they thinking about doing it, but as long as I'm in there and I'm working on my brand and getting it right, it'll happen if God wanted to.
You might be a little more light-skinned though, I think. Like, he's a little light-skinned, ain't he?
No, you think about Meech.
They both the same complexion, aren't they?
No, no. Southwest T is my complexion.
Yo, man. I seen pictures of Southwest T. He looks a little light-skinned, man.
No, he's brown skinned, bro.
Oh shit. He looked like your like a little lot my complexion though.
Nigga, if you want to play Southwest T, just say that. Stop bullshit.
Yo, 50, I need a room.
What did I You do that shit.
I ain't scared to ask, man. I will email you and ask you.
It ain't that I'm scared to ask, and I'm glad we're having this conversation because I like where you're going with this. It's just that I got some shit that I want to do for myself too. And like I said before, they know who I am. They know where I'm at. And if they want me to do it and whatnot, and they feel like to see fit to let me do that shit, man, to God be the glory, and we'll make it happen. But until then, 16 or better, wilding out. Party and bullshit coming back. The jackthriller.com. Reckless Eyeballing, my rap group, man, with Four Eyes and Lima Beans, Smoke, and Timo Goody and Pimpin' Ken. You know what I'm saying? I'm South by Southwest coming up.
Now,
I got shit on. I got a bunch of podcasts I'm producing with me, Darius McQuarrie, and Tyron Turner on Nick Cannon Network. I got shit to do. I ain't waiting on a nigga to put me on.
I know that's right, man. You working.
The fuck?
You working. And how is 16 or Better doing right now? I like what you're doing.
It's doing great. 16 or Better Reloaded. I had brought it back to my hometown, Atlanta. I got a dope ass studio and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes away from the airport. And we getting busy in that bitch. I'm over here putting together a nice group of bloggers and editors and cameramen and shit. You know, just pretty much taking everything that I learned from thisis50.com and applying it to my own self.
I see that. Exactly what
the whole mission is to make jackthriller.com the next thisis50.com world star. That's what we own.
I see you working. And
I got it on.
I didn't even know your studio was in Atlanta. I thought it was in the East Coast, New York.
It was still East Coast.
Yeah, but you're right.
But let me ask you this. Did you know that I was from Atlanta?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
you even said it in the beginning. You said Decatur.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I knew you was from Atlanta. And I was gonna get into that beginning, like, and growing up in Atlanta, you didn't get married, you don't have no kids or nothing?
I don't have no kids. I got married back in 17. I got divorced in 2017. Yeah.
You got married and divorced the same year?
Yep.
What happened, man?
Hey, she wanted Jack Thriller, and she wanted to be famous. She didn't want me.
Oh,
she wanted the idea of me.
And you don't start seeing that shit until like 3-4 months after. When it's
no, you don't start seeing it until you get married. And I'm like, hey, hold on, bitch. Where that other bitch at? Bring the other bitch back. No, don't start changing on me, ho. The fuck wrong with you?
Man, oh man. So
don't
you had to get her quick. Y'all still cool? Y'all still cool? Huh? Y'all still cool?
No, we stopped talking instantly after she moved out. she didn't reach back out to me and whatnot and talk to friends, but no. We don't go. You don't never go back, bro.
I'm saying though, if it was good, you're gonna go back and get a little taste once in a while.
It wasn't good.
Oh.
The pussy was good. Listen, the pussy was good, but she wasn't my friend.
Oh, so that just makes you that just turns you off automatically right there.
Yeah, I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around people pretending to like me.
Yeah, I feel you 100% about that. You want real.
You can do that shit if you want to.
Nah.
Mind you, I ain't have no kids or nothing tying me to get to her and whatnot. I wasn't trying to even make no shit like that happen. You know, I mean, I wish her the best because it's giving me some great jokes in my stand-up and whatnot. It gave me some cool shit to talk about with you on the podcast. It got me on tour with Martin Lawrence before the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't regret it. I just wish I could have understood it a little bit better when it was actually in motion, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, you would have saved you a headache. It would have saved you a big headache.
Yeah, I would have took my time, my nigga.
Are you planning on getting married again in the future? Or
most definitely.
You got any ladies you talking to right now? Any prospects?
I got a lady and whatnot. She popping too and whatnot. She from a legendary singing group and shit. And so she ain't using me for my name or whatnot. She got her own money. She my friend. Yeah, she cool. If you go watch Brilliant Idiots, you'll see who it is.
Brilliant Idiots with Charlamagne and Andrew Schwartz.
Yeah, we talk about it right in the beginning.
I'm gonna check it out. You real cool with Charlamagne?
Yeah, we started together. When I moved up to New York, he was up in New York and whatnot. Me and him, we used to hang out. All that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know him. Yes.
So then again, here we go again.
Question. If that was my answer for that, why wouldn't it be that for this? Hey, George, don't be predictable. If you want to get good at this shit, see the future.
I do see the future.
Read your audience. You got to know more than them, because it's people in the comments gonna be like, "Damn, didn't he just say that shit about 50? Why wouldn't he want to do his own thing instead of asking Charlamagne for shit?"
No, not asking Charlamagne. I'm just saying y'all could do something together. Listen, this is the industry. Why don't you want to do something? No,
I got my own shit. I'm a boss.
I feel you on that.
That nigga's a boss. Who the fuck he doing shit with?
Charlamagne does a lot of partnerships, bro. He works with a lot of people.
Hey, bro, I'm over here working on my own partnerships and my own shit.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, come on, man. Pay attention, baby. But I'm the one with one eye.
Listen, I'm always thinking of opportunities. That's why when you said Charlamagne, I'm like opportunity. When you said 50 Cent, I'm like opportunity. I'm always thinking of opportunity. But I feel what you're saying. You're your own boss. 16 or better, that's it.
No, I gave you a bunch of shit I was doing.
You're gonna have me on your show one day too.
I doubt it.
Oh man, you hear this, people?
I'm dog. You on my show now? My show is your show. George. The whole point of this is to reach back and pull you up. All you got to do to land this plane is ask some dope ass shit and to make a classic.
Hey, we gonna finish.
I say that to say, back in the day when I started like interviewing a lot of those different cats that I was interviewing, from Snoop Dogg and blah 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 and all that, man, you think I be hitting them motherfuckers up saying, "Hey, man, when you gonna have me on your show?" You think I do that?
No,
I don't. When I got back on, when I went to got back on Wild 'N Out this year, you think I called Nick Cannon and said, "Hey, Nick, put me on," or he hit me and said, "Hey, Jack, you want to be back on Wild 'N Out?"
I was gonna ask you about that too. How did you get on Wild 'N Out?
Initially, back in 2004 or 5 or something like that, I was paying my dues, making T-shirts for Corey Holcomb, and he was on Wild 'N Out at the time. You remember him?
Yeah, I remember Corey Holcomb.
Yeah. Had one of the most hilarious comedians in the world, and he was on Wild 'N Out. And I used to make his T-shirts for him, and I did it for free because I just wanted knowledge and him to just teach me what he know, and be able to ask him. I was his friend. I didn't ask for nothing. Once again, that's the whole point of this shit. I hope you take away from this shit, George.
Listen, I don't ask for nothing at all. I earn everything, but
oh yeah,
I don't mind. Listen, you won't have no show if you don't reach out to people. So you mean to tell me everybody on your show reaches out to you to get on your show?
60%.
Thank you. That 40% you reach out.
Mm.
Thank you. So what you saying? You still reach out too?
I do, but me and you ain't talking about the same shit. George, you ain't did shit yet.
Huh?
You ain't did shit yet, George.
I know, but that's why I'm still trying to reach out. That's why I'm reaching out.
George, you want to come up?
Yeah, I am.
Once again, I gave you some great advice too from the beginning of this motherfucker. Ask dope shit, be dope. The rest gonna take on a life of his own. And you just got to be ready when it go.
All right.
You just got to be ready.
All right, so you talking about act dope shit. How's it like having sex with one eye?
Like having sex with one eye.
Like do you see just like you see like half of the cheek or something?
Let me say this. I asked the girl one time. This is the girl I used to date back about 10 years ago. I said, "Hey, what my dick tastes like?" Yeah, dick.
What's your dick taste like? You asked her that.
Dick. She said it tastes like dick.
No comment.
Meaning, the meaning, hey nigga, shit, the sucking dick is sucking dick. This is what I do, and shit ain't nothing different. I like you.
Oh, so she sucked dick out here. She's out here sucking dick.
She's a woman that has sex with guys, and that's part of the shit that she do.
Yeah, but I don't like fucking with girls that suck a lot of dick, man.
So you know all the hey George, you know all the dicks that women done suck that you didn't been with?
Listen, I try to do my Carfax and find out some results. I like to do my history on these women, man. I don't like there's too much diseases out here. You can catch a lot of shit from a girl giving you some head, man.
George, you believe everything that your hoe be telling you, bro?
I do my research, man.
Man, once again, you believe everything motherfucker tell you, huh?
Nah, I do. Like I said, I do my research and I see what I see. I don't believe shit nobody tells me. I do my own research. I'm my own private investigator. George,
when it comes to me and women, if it feel good, I'm gonna fuck with it. If it don't, I ain't. I'm looking for a cool ass connection. I'm back when I was younger. I was fucking everything that moved, everything that would let me fuck. But then when you get older, you just start making better decisions. And you're like, man, listen, if this person can't add on to my shit, why am I even like making myself this vulnerable to them or accessible to them? You know what I'm saying? And it just come with getting older.
You ain't getting. How old are you now?
39.
Oh yeah, you getting up there. One more year, you're in the 40s.
One more. So we got to make it count. And you know what I'm saying? Got to go up. Business got to be together.
You still young though. You still young.
Yeah, I'm still young, but I'm mature enough to be serious about my life and understand it ain't no games. It's time to get all the money, and it's about the future and creating generational wealth. Do I plan on having kids? Nah, I don't.
You gotta have a little Jack Driller running around this world. You gotta leave your legacy over here. You didn't do all this for nothing.
I did. I left a legacy online and all the different businesses that I'm starting and shit that's within my name, and I'll leave it to my nieces and nephews.
Now, I think you should have a little Jack Driller running around here, man. Like you said, you have a nice lady you talking to. I'm gonna see that Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz episode and see who it is.
She's older, so her kid, she already got grown kids.
You can still pop one in, huh?
We both of us not there. We want to live our life and go get money.
Got you.
Once again, when you got to grow to get to what I'm talking about. I guess you understand what I'm saying.
I'm still young, but I'm a little mature too, bro.
Yeah, I love your energy and your excitement about it. But like I said, it used to be a time, George, where I wanted to have 15 kids and whatnot. But then as I just got older, my appetite for that just completely changed. And I don't have that no more. I just don't have it.
I got you. But I want to switch off course and bring you back when you was on the Drink Champs. What made you say, what did you say? The Brady Bunch? We gay like the Brady Bunch?
Oh, I was.
You had Jadakiss feeling real uncomfortable, man.
Well, I'm trying to see how I can answer this for you. So I want to give away. Okay, one, at that particular point, I was trying to get on Jadakiss' nerves.
I see.
Then when we take a break, everybody take a bathroom break to go to the bathroom. Like, yo, B, this shit funny as hell. Keep going. And his role is to be the gangster. My role is to be funny.
Oh, okay, so he was with it. Okay.
The dance. Nori's role is to be the asshole. The DJ EFN is to keep everybody on course.
Gotcha. Everybody had a role in that interview.
Man, hey, I need you to start paying attention, bro.
Nah, but you be playing your role good. You was saying some real off the wall shit. You say we all gay. Jadakiss looked at you like, what you talking about, Jack?
Hey, the whole point is to put niggas in positions that they would normally be in. You know how I asked you at the first point, hey, give me a good interview. Don't say no shit that people always, because what's the point? When they just go see my old shit.
You're right. You
supposed to give when you get a nigga like me that got a bunch of layers, It's years of shit. This is the first great shit you asked me on this motherfucker.
Really?
It's the first good question right here.
Yeah, man. I thought I was hitting you.
No, you wasn't. No. Yeah. It's fucking Sleepy Smurf on your ass.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Once again, you asked me about your eye thing. Why didn't you get it? Why you in BML?
I did ask you why you didn't brand your eye. You need to brand your eye.
Okay. See, that's funny that you say that because there's some other people on this motherfucker that will say I did.
You did brand it. Oh, I didn't know that. That's why I asked you.
And if people don't know my name, they refer to me as the nigga with the glass eye. It's branded.
That particular eye. Oh.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. George, you gotta be smart in the audience, bro.
There's some people that don't know though. I gotta ask you. You can't assume that everybody knows, Jack. You gotta ask questions and not in reference to people not everybody knows that you have a branded eye.
Okay. Well, this is what I would have did, right? If I'm George, I would have said some shit like, man, it's been a lot of successful entertainers that have one eye, from Sammy Davis Jr. to Slick Rick to you just start naming all of them and whatnot and such and such. What do you feel like you fall in line? And who would probably be the coolest person to hang out with? You, Slick Rick, Sammy Davis Jr. And why? This is some shit I would have did.
That's what but I'm different.
Your shit wasn't creative, George. I don't think you're getting where I'm going with this.
You trying? I need to get more creative with my words.
I'm trying to open your mind, my nigga. I'm trying to get you to go somewhere that's obvious. I'm trying to get you off the surface.
You want me to start asking crazy questions?
I want you to ask shit that provokes the interview, that shit that got peaks and valleys. You just asked me some dope shit about why I made a choice to say what I said around a nigga. People don't see niggas saying shit like that around. You see where I'm going? I'm trying to educate you and take you to another level, my nigga, if you want to go.
I definitely want to go. That's why I'm here with you, my brother.
Hey, be open to learn. Catch on, my nigga.
I am.
Catch on.
But I'm gonna bring it back right now. I'm gonna change that subject because you over here schooling me. Let's get off that. I see you helped direct Jeezy's videos, the Recession, back in the past. You didn't talk about that. You haven't talked about that.
Okay.
You haven't talked about that. So let's talk about that. How did you get directing credits on that? I didn't even know you direct. How did that come about?
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Okay, hold on. I gotta put my grapefruit down for this. You deserve my
I'm trying, man.
Yeah, hey, dog, listen. It's trial and error. But one thing I want you to remember, George, it's a million niggas doing this shit. And that's just how the fuck you gonna stand out, my nigga?
You right.
You wanna be one of the greats? Or you wanna just blend in?
Nah, you're right. You're 100% right. And I want to be one of the greats.
The shit you're doing right now, I started this shit and got everybody doing this shit and made it cool.
Nah, this shit is...
I'm qualified to say this to you.
Check you out. That's why you're going to have me on your show.
Yeah. It's your thing, George. Yeah, I get
Nah.
You got so many different layers, George. I don't know about that.
We gonna get there though. We gonna get there in the future, man. Like you said, I'm just starting up. You gonna get there though.
You just gotta study your craft, man, and see what makes all these people that's dope, great, and whatnot, and start there. And then you take pieces from over here, take pieces from over there. It's like when Michael Jackson, saw Fred Astaire, and he seen Jackie Wilson and James Brown and all the Temptations, and rolled all that shit up into one and made it his. You dig?
I dig.
Oh, when you see Chris Brown, Amazing singer. See what Michael Jackson did and took that shit to a whole nother motherfucking level to the point where you like, damn, that okay, you know, I see where he got things from, but he's Chris Brown. He's Chris Brown.
You're right.
Made it known.
I am.
And so my whole thing is when I first started doing this shit, nigga, I would watch Donnie Simpson. I watch Sharon Carpenter and Walter Cronkite and all the people that I thought were dope interviewers, Wendy Williams and shit, Oprah Winfrey, and see what the fuck they doing, the thought-provoking questions they was asking, and made it my own. And that's what made me a dope-ass hip-hop journalist. You feel me? Then I would watch 50 Cent's interviews and Will Smith's interviews and see how they answer and watch their charisma. Because at the end of the day, shit is all about charisma, luring people in. And once again, never let them see you come. To go back to your original question, hey man, I did everything to get to the point that I'm at. Like I used to go to music video sets from Move Bitch Get Out the Way to David Banner video shoots and old T.I. video shoots and all that. And I would try to get inside of the videos. And some of the videos I couldn't get in, I would see if the crew needed help on the back end. And I would be gaffing and shit like that, just trying to get my face in there. So when I would come in there, they'll help me get in the video to the front of the line. I made myself useful. Have you noticed that every one of my stories that I told you, I'm always adding on to somebody some shit and not asking for the shit?
Nah, I get what you're saying.
That's what helped me to get further inside it. So I'm doing stand-up at the same time alongside my boy Food Stamp and my nigga Gabriel Hart, which is called Video God now. He did this guy named YMF Melly, Murder on My Mind video.
Yeah,
okay. Now. 100%. He did that video. He did Versace. And like I said, we did the whole Recession project with Jeezy. We got to start doing when we met Lil Duval. This was back when he was Rolling Powell. We was the only me, Gabe, and Food Stamp was the only people doing skits and selling them on DVD at the time. And Rolling Powell, this was probably, he just came off Cedric Entertainer starting lineup. He's a hot up and coming comedian. And this might have been back in 2000, 2001 or some shit like that. I can't quite gauge it, the year. I think it was 3. It was 03 because we talked about it on our fucking 85 South. And he got a deal with Mercury Entertainment. And they wanted him to do a sketch comedy DVD. And he heard that me, Gabe, and Food Stamp was the ones that was doing the sketches and shit. And he liked how raw and gritty it was. And he pretty much hired us to be his to do his DVD, and me and him became best friends. And then from doing his DVD, we started shooting music videos, small videos from local drug dealers around Atlanta. And then Jeezy seen some shit did, and then Jeezy had, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, gave us the opportunity to do My President is Black.
So you did that?
Yes, I'm assistant director on My President is Black, and I'm in the video. And I'm a soldier, and I'm carrying another soldier and shit, like I'm saving him in Desert Storm. And we shot that in Lake Lanier. And that's how that happened.
Dope. So that's how y'all, that was always a backstory. And I did something like that recently too with Jim Jones. And I was like gaffering in his video in hip hop in Harlem. So that's how I get to meet people too, you know? So I was doing the same thing. And I was doing the same in Rich the Kid's video. I was gaffering and stuff in his video with Selena Sharma, Bad For You. I don't know if you heard the song, but I was gaffering in there too. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm working.
And George, what you should do too is when you be going on these video shoots, if I was thinking like this back then, but I didn't have the means to do it. Because we didn't have phones and little cameras and shit. You should go interview these motherfuckers on the video set, do making a video vlogs.
Oh, I did one. I don't know if you know Will C from Street Heat.
Yeah, I know the name.
Yeah, I got him when he was doing the video. I interviewed him.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm working too, man. But like you said, I got asked a little bit more spicy questions. Like a question I'm about to ask you right now. Grow up in Atlanta. you grew up with a lot of flamboyant stuff, you know. I heard out there the culture for that is big. So
where you going with this?
How do you feel about the Baby and Dave Chappelle backlash? Cause I know you grew up in the area where there's a lot of there's a lot out there.
I'm not mad at this.
Hey, listen. I don't even know how to approach it, but you grew up with a lot of gay people. You know, there's a lot of gay people in the land out here.
There's a lot of gay people everywhere. But
why do I hear that? Everybody tell me, mind you, I've never been to Atlanta.
Listen,
people tell me
most accepting place in the world. We let everybody come here and be themselves, and you can spread your wings, start black businesses and some more shit. When in the process of doing that, you get a lot of implants that they come here and they're just more comfortable and they can be themselves. So what I'm saying is the original people aren't what you think that is. That's we just a welcoming city. Southern hospitality. It's implants. You come here and be yourself. Ain't nobody judging you.
But enough of that. How do you feel about the Baby and Dave Chappelle backlash?
I think that shit was dope, man. I love Dave Chappelle. His new special, that shit was amazing. Just the artistry and the way he told those stories, and then he big enough to do it. The Baby, it ain't do nothing but just make him a bigger artist. And you know, Trials and Tribulations build character, and you know, Trials and Tribulations also being a risk taker, being a somebody that shakes the business up. He started a lot of great conversations, and it's furthermore gonna make him go down as a legend in the game.
You think so? The Baby?
And why did?
Because of what he did?
Yeah, that nigga's a legend.
Nah, he's one of my top artists out right now, but I don't know about he's gonna be a legend because of that.
No, he is.
I think we'll give that to Dave Chappelle more than the Baby, because Dave Chappelle really sparked the dialogue.
No, the Baby had to do something to even start the dialogue to make that shit even happen. He got on the cross and said what he said.
But it's been going on. It's been going on. People have been like talking about this. I think Dave Chappelle was like the first man to really start a dialogue on his comedy special.
But he used the Baby as reference.
He did.
So he immortalized the Baby inside comedy. It was genres crossing over. You know, it's no different from when David Chappelle did that joke a long time ago about I forget what it was about 9/11 or some shit, and he said something like it was this journalist was saying, hey, let's see what Ja Rule thinks about 9/11. And then David Chappelle like, who the fuck gives a damn what Ja Rule? So that was just, he immortalized Ja Rule in comedy like that. Of course, Ja Rule also had this beef with 50, which also immortalized him in there beyond his music, you know, as one of the greatest beefs of all time. You know, the whole point I'm trying to make with this right here is you gotta push the envelope, bro. And you can't be scared to fall out the sky.
Got you. You can't be scared. And that's one thing people are scared, because you could lose your career and get a lot of backlash if you say the wrong thing nowadays. People are sensitive, bro. A lot of people are sensitive. Hey, bro. You say the wrong thing, you're canceled.
Man, I ain't never seen nobody get canceled for real.
Some dude just recently got canceled. Damn, what's his name? It was a rapper too, man. I forgot his name. Shit. It's gonna come to me in the interview though. It's gonna come to me. But a couple of people got canceled, man. Made me think about it now. But I know this.
What I'm saying is, if your brand big enough, if your brand is big enough and you got enough fans and shit, and your own cult following, your following gonna follow you. Do you agree or disagree?
Now I agree. If your fans really fuck with you and follow you, yeah.
Yeah. So
they gonna support you. They gonna support you in everything.
Yeah. So in turn, can you really be canceled if you get your shit strong?
Okay.
So when I tell you this, when I say that,
6ix9ine snitched. The whole hip hop canceled him.
He don't seem canceled to me. He seems like he can come back anytime he wants to.
But he don't get radio spins. He don't get put on the radio. He don't get Billboard. He don't get.
Do we need it?
Yeah, I see that he don't need it. His fans take care of him.
I'm trying to say, like, look how many times people, me and Charlamagne talked about this on Brilliant Idiots. How many times people done tried to cancel him and they couldn't cancel?
Yeah, they tried to cancel Charlamagne a couple of times. They don't like him.
But then keep in mind, all the things that I was telling you before on making my own brands and shit like that, my own webs, my own jackfuller.com and getting it to the web. This is 50 years and all that other shit. Because when you doing shit like that, you building your name up, the brands that take you on. How can you be canceled? How?
Right. Because it's yours.
Yeah, I love everybody. I accept gay people and people from all different races and whatnot, nationality, gender, and some more shit and blah blah blah. Even on the new set that I have right now, I was just talking to him about putting a rainbow in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, just in case the motherfucker saying I'm saying some shit that I ain't got no business saying about them. Like, no, nigga, no. Look,
I got the rainbow. I got the rainbow. I'm with it.
I fuck with them niggas.
So you gonna do that? You gonna put the rainbow in there?
We putting the rainbow in there. We putting the sun on there. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite songs in the world, and it's my ringtone too, is "Reading Rainbow." Yeah. One.
I see the Breakfast Club got the rainbow flag behind them too. So I think you have to show support.
You better.
No, it's not you better. It's not you better. It's just as a human being. It's a human being.
Better as a human being.
Yeah, as a human being, you should always want to support another.
Live bro.
Yeah.
It ain't got to do with you.
Nothing to do with me. But you know, an immature, young-minded person will think differently. You know, that's what it is.
See, I like the way your conversation is starting to go now, George. This you right here. Here go the real George.
No, I'm serious though. A young individual will think different than us, you know, because we older, we see them as human beings. People, young individuals see them as ill, that's nasty, that's not what we do. But a mature individual is gonna look at it as, you know, they doing their own thing as long as they happy. That's it.
100%.
It's maturity. All it is maturity.
Yep. 100%, George.
So when you gonna have RuPaul on your show?
Shit, as soon as I can get the motherfucker. I need that audience.
Nah, I feel you, man. I would love to have RuPaul and Caitlyn Jenner on my show. Baby skyrocket.
You know what you just did? You know what you just did?
What?
You remind me of this moment that I had on the red carpet with RuPaul.
Why? What moment you had with RuPaul? You gotta tell me about this one, man.
I gotta pull that shit up and whatnot. It was something he said to me. It said I was cute or some shit. I'm like, hell no, RuPaul trying to fuck me. I'm gonna post that shit up in just a second. You just reminded me. I forgot all about that.
You still got the clip?
Huh?
You still got the clip?
Yeah, it's on This Is 50, one of them red carpets. I just need to put in This Is 50 RuPaul. And it should pop right up when I'm doing it.
On your IG, I gotta see that shit, man.
I pushed the envelope for real back then.
Explain how you pushed the envelope.
I just was never afraid to say anything that was on my mind. And you even just said it with Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? You know, the average nigga be scared to say shit like that around them niggas.
But you said that was already planned, though. See, there's a difference.
No, it wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned.
I planned to be myself. You weren't listening. I was saying I understood what everyone's role was. Jadakiss the gangster rapper.
No, I'm sorry, I gotta cut you off on that. You did not say. You said Jadakiss when you was going to the bathroom. Jadakiss said, "I like what you're doing. Keep going."
Yes. So, but I was doing it before he said that, and I was gonna keep.
I got what you're saying.
The only way this shit gonna work, bro, when you becoming a good fucking journalist, if you listening and reading in between the lines.
Listen, you gotta ruffle it up. Even though I listen, I still gotta ruffle it up a little bit, man.
No, you probably just nervous or some shit. I understand that.
Nah, I ain't nervous, but what I'm saying is, see, you making me. What I'm saying is, don't look at me like that, man. What I'm saying is, Jadakiss did tell you keep going, but what you saying is you started before that and you don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about you, which is why you Jack Thriller today.
Good cleanup.
No, because you're right though, because you gotta stop caring what people think, and that's how you'll be great. That's what stops a lot of people from being great, because they always caring what people gonna think about them.
Because they're not themselves, and they being what they think people want them to be.
You're right about that.
Making a goddamn fool of themselves in the process.
Right. I'm picking some gems up from Jack today, man. I'm picking some gems up to Jack.
If you listen to me, you'll get to where you're going faster. Jack did that so you wouldn't have to go through that.
That, man. So you got any hoes you fucking tonight?
No, I'm inside of a relationship, remember? Why would I say that shit on here? If I did.
Listen, I'm just gonna ask you some questions. Are you married?
No.
There you go then. If you ain't married. My fault, I ain't gonna get you in trouble, man. I ain't gonna get you in trouble.
Oh, you ain't gonna get me in. You not getting me in trouble. Nah, what I'm saying is, I even at my beginning, I wouldn't ask nobody that shit. You think if you was interviewing Snoop Dogg, would you ask him was he fucking some hoes tonight?
Nah, I'll probably ask him what weed he's smoking tonight. How much weed he's smoking tonight. That's probably I'll ask him.
Dig. That's what I'm saying. It's but I understand why you'd ask me that, dude. I'm too, and so in your defense, it's some shit that I'm probably known for in the past and everything, and this is new to you. So, and it's even though it's old to me, I get it.
Yeah, because I know you, like you said, you have a relationship going on, but you also have that history too. So
yeah, yep, 100%, 100%. You're not wrong.
So, do you smoke?
No.
No, Chief, you never smoked weed in your life?
I smoked with Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, and Raekwon before. It's on. I just posted up the clip just before we got on, and with me, this old ass clip when he had Black and Yellow come out, and I interviewed him, and we were smoking the weed and shit.
So, is it true Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa weed is different?
I couldn't tell you that because I didn't know what they were compared to.
Was you super duper high?
Yes, I was super duper high, but I don't have a tolerance for it either.
Yeah, so you like the wrong person to ask.
I wouldn't be able to gauge that shit. Okay. And all I know is it's not my thing. I don't like it. I'm a drinker. I can drink with the best of them. I'm a
lightweight drinker. I cannot drink with the best. I have 2-3 drinks. I'll be sleeping on the couch, sleeping on the chair somewhere.
Mm.
But I can't drink for shit, man. I gotta drink light. Like I gotta drink stuff like Grey Goose or Bacardi. I used to drink Henny hard, like gallons of Henny. Then now that shit's hitting me now. I can't drink like I used to. I be acting like a fool.
Yo, how old are you?
How old am I? Well, that answer I gave you is because I don't want to tell you, but I'm 32.
You know that's gay, right?
How is that gay? How is that gay if I don't want the world to know how old I am?
Because that's some shit that females be doing.
No, that's shit that society tells you what females be doing.
No, I don't listen to society. I'm going off experience. When a chick tell me that she don't want to tell me how old she is, I like, yeah, okay, I can't take this bitch seriously because she ain't happy with what she is in her life at the age she is. Like I said, I just told you I'm 39.
You call me off guard. That's why I never had nobody my age. So you call me off guard. I'm like, huh?
but you asked me.
I'm interviewing you. You right.
You asked me that early.
You right.
But I should be able to. Don't it work both ways?
Nah, you want to sure? I told you how old I am. I told you.
We having a conversation.
Yes, we are. And I told you how old I am. 32.
You be cool with that. Well, let me ask you this question. What would make you apprehensive or reluctant to answer that question off the rip?
Nothing. It was just an off-guard question. I was just like, oh, okay.
What is off-guard about how old you
is? Feel like I'm getting older. That's why, man.
Say that. Go into that. You're getting older.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting older. I don't want to.
And what does that mean to you?
Means I'm getting old. That means I have to holler at a different age bracket of woman now.
That's what that means to you?
Hell yeah. I gotta start thinking better. I gotta start planning for the future more, get my business settled. Once you hit your 30s, everything changes, bro.
Like what?
Life. Bills, the women are different our age. It's just different. It's like all these women our age are broken. They got some dude did them dirty. Am I wrong? Every girl I try to talk to, some dude did her dirty. She got like 3 kids. She's broken, toxic. All the women our age is something wrong with them. I'm sorry to say, but unless there's a few out there you could catch, but that's why I be telling my boys, like, the best time to find a woman is when you was in your 20s, because they wasn't broken. Nobody really hurt them yet. After that, good luck. Good luck, soldier. Am I wrong?
I like everything that you just said. I love everything that you just said. But I think that where it comes in, when it comes to women, is finding a woman that is accountable. For all the things that happened to her, she's not looking to blame it on anybody. She realizes, okay, I made some mistakes. And it's time for me to start making some better moves and whatnot. And this is what held me back. And I'm ready to move forward. And I think that, a lot of times when women be going through a lot of that shit, it's because of the choice of men that they pick. And then on top of that, a lot of women be looking for somebody to buy their love. But if I gotta buy your love, why should you be the only person that I love? I purchased you, so I own you already. You a possession. So I'm gonna keep on playing with your ass until I get tired of playing with you, and then I'm gonna go get me a new one. But if you had your own money and you was just focused on adding to a relationship and whatnot, you'll be in a lot better place. Relationships only work when both people want to work on it. Not when I gotta prove my love to you by the shit I buy you. I gotta pay my rent, and you still want a Chanel bag, but okay, you can't afford your own Chanel bag. Something wrong with that.
Nah, you 100% right. You're right.
You getting just what you asked for when you do that. You know what niggas got to do to go buy you certain things if they really can't afford it, and then you gonna give them some bullshit too for running your mouth. That's smart.
We don't want to deal with that.
The bitch did not buy you that shit. The fuck up.
But you know what's so funny? The best looking ones are the toxic ones, man.
Yeah, because their looks are the gift and they curse. If you understand that beauty fades and whatnot, and that this is a blessing to have and everything, you won't abuse nobody. Make them do anything that's you won't misuse them. Just to see how far you can go with a nigga. See what I can make this nigga do. I can see what I make this nigga do. And you asking for the wrong energy.
And that's what's going on right now. And this shit sucks.
But with guys too, shit, you need to stop chasing women that on that type of time.
But how do you know? You don't know until as a man, we chase things that look good. We're not, in our mind, we know we supposed to go for a woman that has her shit together.
Good. It's some other things that look good, bro.
No, you're right. You're right. That's why I say in our mind, we supposed to know we go for a woman with a great job, is independent, got her own car, got all that. But as a man, we still are attracted to a good-looking woman.
Well, like I said, if you can be attracted to a good-looking woman, but it's a lot of good-looking women with houses, cars, and all their own shit and whatnot. You just ain't challenging yourself to go get them. You just got to make better choices.
Could be true.
Like you just seen me eat a orange and a grapefruit just now.
Sure did.
I could have eaten a fucking a bag of potato chips this morning and whatnot. It's just about making better choices for your life. Yeah. I know that I need to be. I need the nutrition and shit that's inside of that's gonna make me feel better, and plus that shit is good for me. So we got to stop putting things inside of our minds and our bodies that's not good for us, and it's a lot of people that's not good for you. So stop abusing yourself.
Nah, you 100% right about that. You dropping some gems for people too when they're hearing that, because that's a big topic in people's lives, because that evolves in people's careers too. People's relationships is a big aspect in people's careers. People don't explain that part though. Like a lot of these successful people go through big relationship problems, and and they deal with women like that, and that shit sucks. Like you're not the woman I fell in love with, man. And the other thing is, you meet a woman, and then she'll let herself go. But I can't even say that because we'll do the same shit.
Well, meet a woman that won't let herself go. Meet a chick at the gym.
So like you said, it's all about making the right choices for you.
That's it. I think Jay Prince said it best on I think it was Drink Champs. Everybody got a choice and a chance every day. A choice and a chance. What you gonna do? What choices you gonna make today, and what chances are you gonna take?
But do you think being lonely plays a part of making the wrong choices?
Well, I think that what's worse than being lonely is being around people that make you feel lonely.
That's true. That's 100% true. But
it's not the same thing. And then plus, you need to find out how to be your own best friend too and love yourself. So you wouldn't even allow somebody to come in and take advantage of you or treat you bad.
No, go ahead.
When I left my decided to you said that do I see my ex? No, because I love myself and I respect myself. It doesn't mean I hate her. I respect myself. I don't want to be around somebody that don't value me the way I value me. Does that make sense?
Nah, that makes 100% sense, man. And you're dropping a lot of gems, and I really like what you're saying right now, because we all been through moments like that. And I was about to ask you, have you been through periods like that in relationships that you deal with toxic people? Like you deal with a lot of toxic.
Yeah, I decided not to do it no more. And when I did, I was like, damn, I could have did this shit a long time ago. I kept on thinking it was something better and I could beat the game.
And what is always that breaking point that you always be like, damn, I gotta go? It's always the breaking point. You had a woman lay hands on you or something like that? When I was pouring from an empty cup and I didn't have no more love in me after they took all my love, they left me. Got you.
You know what I'm saying? And so, or when I was just being too good to them when they wasn't good to themselves and stuff, it just disappeared. So, it is what it is. Now I made a decision to go love somebody that want to be loved. Go help somebody that wants to be helped. And I have to want to help them too. And I have to want to love them too. You feel me? Yeah, you don't owe nobody, bro. You just only person you owe is yourself and the people that help get you here. And then if they start doing some bullshit, then even if they're your family, cut that shit out.
And that's the hard part. It's hard to cut off family that be on that bullshit too, man.
It's actually easier than you think. You just got to do
it. You cut off some family members?
Yeah. You fucking kidding me? I block motherfuckers and shit, and you next thing you know, 3 months go by, you like, damn, I forgot that motherfucker was living.
But you gotta protect your peace and your mental health, though, man. That's important.
You have to.
That's important.
If you don't, then everybody gonna be like, yeah, well, I wonder what was going on in his mind. What was you, motherfucker? I let your stupid ass stress me the fuck. Yeah, and people don't give a fuck. Facts. They don't get people that care about themselves.
You're right about that. People are just selfish.
You got to care about you more than you got to care about you, and get the 100%. Give yourself 100% of love,
and then everything else will fall into place as always.
It's gonna fall into place, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great show. I love having you on the show. I appreciate you stopping by the show. This is probably one of my best. This is probably one of my best shows.
Because nobody don't check.
I want to ask.
I know. Because nobody don't never check your monkey ass.
Nah, man. My guy, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
I had to big brother your ass real quick.
In front of everybody, too. In front of everybody. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing.
Hey, listen. How many people that done told you some shit that wasn't qualified to tell you some shit like, nigga, why the fuck are you talking? Nobody wants to be like you. Fact. You know what I'm saying? You getting it from the man. So, nigga, this is treasure.
Now, I'm gonna watch this interview a couple times after I drop it. But what does 2022 hold for Drac Dilla?
Oh man, it's all business. It's all it's making partnerships and big checks and creating more platforms and whatnot, and getting therapy, better therapy, protecting mental health and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to visiting a lot of more children's hospitals for the blind and kids that had the same problem that I had growing up and reading to them and shit like that. That's what I'm doing.
Are you doing that right now? Going to hospitals and talking to kids that are blind?
Yeah, I do that right now.
Dope. What, like hospitals in Atlanta or all around the world?
In Atlanta right now, where I'm at. When I have moments, I go see the kids. Yeah.
Nah, that's real dope, man. That's real dope. I didn't even know that. That's dope. Cool, man. My man got a lot of things going on. Jack Thriller, comedian out there, #1 comedian out there. You gotta check his history out. He was there with This Is 50. He's been working with 50 Cent from back in the day. He directed some of Jeezy's videos, just in case y'all didn't know that. He dropped some gems today. He was coaching me a little bit today. So hopefully a year from now, you'll see a different No Smoke TV. Listen, I think my interviews is dope, man. But I'm gonna make them a little more spicy now because there was a request that I didn't make it a little more spicy. Why is this man praying right now while I'm talking?
I just want the best for you.
My man, I appreciate it.
I'm asking God, sending all the healing energy and love and light your way and much success.
I appreciate that, brother. And you're gonna see the next interview I drop after yours is gonna be a little more spicier.
If you don't mind.
Well, thank you for stopping by the show, Jack. My man, stay in touch.